Wake and steak, baby.
You guys listen last week? I don't
Yeah.
think everybody listened.
Somebody lost money.
I think a lot of people lost money.
Nobody listened to us, did they? I think
so.
we have maybe double-digit YouTube subscribers now.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think I had more wins than people listening.
I think my grandma in Atlanta actually signed on. I don't know if she's gambling, but whatever. I mean,
we went 12
something
and 4.
counts.
We went 12 and 4. I don't
Something
give a fuck.
counts.
If you guys are gonna listen this week, go make some money.
Go make some goddamn money. I mean, why would
right.
you?
So let's get into it,
get
man.
right into
What do we got? First game, Thursday night.
Wait, but hold up. Let's go back and let's talk about our fucking brilliance.
Nah, it's okay. They didn't listen.
No,
That's
oh
them.
yeah,
They could
fuck
go
them.
back
Oh
and
yeah,
listen
go
to
back
that
and
shit.
listen.
Fuck 'em.
All right, cool. Fuck them.
No, they could go back and listen to it.
Yeah, let's
I don't
let
got
them
time for
listen
that
to
shit,
it.
bro.
Let's go. You want to start with Thursday night? Let's start with Thursday
Yeah.
night. Cam Newton at home. Carolina against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Am I wrong? Am I right?
Oh,
yes,
you're right.
it is.
You're right. You're right.
Well,
you're right.
this is what's gonna happen. Cam Newton's gonna fuck somebody up that game, and I have Cam Newton winning, and I take the points there. That's it. By a touchdown, I think they win by at least 10. Done.
I mean, yeah, last
Jameis
week-
Winston's gonna continue to shit the bed, throw another 2 to 3 picks.
And this is
Whatever.
not even a trendy pick. Like last week, we were very heavy on the Bucks against the 49ers, and we were wrong. That was one of the games we were wrong.
Yeah, one of the games we
and
were
I
wrong.
admit it. And I just feel Tampa Bay just sucks, dude.
Tampa Bay sucks.
Jameis Winston, like, he just don't got it, man.
He came into the season as a top 10 pick. From a fantasy perspective, a lot of people went and grabbed him. And again, I'm not going to say he's not going to rebound and have better games, but that was a disgrace to open the season. Done.
Yeah,
So-
and just the fact that they haven't even re-signed him. I mean, he's on his last year of his rookie deal, and like they're trying to.
Cujo.
I mean, they might even try to tank to get fucking Tua instead of the Dolphins. And
Yeah,
the next
but
game.
nobody's worse than the Dolphins.
All right, but chill. All right.
Okay. Here's what we say. Vegas hasn't had a losing
right,
season
yeah,
in 20
yeah,
years.
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, it is a stat, dude. Vegas hasn't lost in September in 30 years, man. 30 years. Google that shit, bro.
No, I don't.
Google it.
I still use Yahoo.
So,
Thank you.
all right. So last game, obviously, we took Baltimore, right?
Oh, I mean,
But
take Baltimore.
You know, there was a gambler that took Baltimore for $30,000.
No.
That they were gonna win by 45 points or more, and he won $600,000.
He has big huevos.
The biggest loss was Vegas, right? So now we're gonna get into the game this week against the Patriots.
This
was one of the
really-
games that we didn't even know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here. So, I mean, I guess this is, I think as Carly alluded to, well, this is what, the spread's already at Patriots minus 19.5.
Well, 19.5 is a month. Like Sunday night spreads kind of come out. I heard it was 14.5, and it jumped. It's already at 19. It's probably gonna go up to 20 points, dude.
So let's
20
say it
points.
goes to 3 touchdowns.
That's the biggest spread in a decade and a half.
So
just let you know.
I'm Carly for a second, and I'm going to say, hey, Vegas doesn't lose in the month of September, right? So is Vegas going to take a bath 2 weeks in a row and lose another quadrillion dollars? You know, Vegas couldn't wish for a worse opponent than the Patriots against the Dolphins right now. So at this point, what the Dolphins have going for them is obviously one of the Patriots' former coach, and that the Dolphins are 5-1 in the last 6 games against the
in
Patriots
Miami. Yes,
in Miami.
Correct.
So with that being said, we both decide, right, that maybe if you have to touch this game, you tease the Dolphins plus 29.5.
Yeah, 100%.
And then just, and
If that spread goes to 20, you have to take
the Dolphins plus 30. If you don't,
They're not gonna get embarrassed again, man.
I think
They're
they get
not.
They get embarrassed, semi-embarrassed. They don't get Ravens embarrassed, but they still get embarrassed.
I mean, the last time I checked, New England got embarrassed last game on that little fucking bullshit little thing we did on them. So,
well, I mean,
if you want to get into
now
that.
now Belichick caught up in Antonio
And with
Brown.
Antonio Brown,
so
like, I don't know,
ah,
man. I don't know.
What a
dude.
joke.
I don't know. Let's just get into the next one.
Let's just go. But
All right.
anyway, so if we go back here, we are looking now.
We got Arizona and Baltimore.
So Arizona and Baltimore is, I think, one of the most interesting plays of the week.
So we got what? It's Baltimore minus 13.
13.5 actually.
And it moved to 13.5.
So
You got 54% of the money on Arizona, so it's kind of even, dude. It's even money on a 13.5 point spread. And to be honest, we gotta ride Kyler Murray again, right?
I have to ride Kyler Murray, and we're gonna touch on this. And I am teasing. We'll get to this at the end of the day. I'm teasing this to Arizona plus 23.5. But even not, if you take this game straight up, I like Arizona plus 13.5. Straight up. I like the points. I like Arizona.
I like Arizona too, bro.
I like Arizona.
Last week, everybody thought we were crazy, and the game ended in a tie, but I don't care about
Kyler
ties.
Murray showed a lot of
won
poise.
that.
He showed a lot of poise.
He showed a lot of poise, like the whole preseason. Like the guy's calm, cool, and collective.
There's a reason he's the number 1 pick.
Yeah, he really is.
He's gonna do it. I think he does it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's like 2 feet shorter than the whole fucking offensive line and defensive line.
He's got the Drew Brees looking up to the dome release.
He's got that quick trigger though. I don't know. And
He's got a weird but he like short arms it. It's a little bit awkward, but
he throws dimes.
It's effective. I mean, what can I say? It's effective.
All right.
I mean, so that's the play. I like them plus 13.5. But honestly, if you're gonna take him, really gonna take them in our teaser of the week, they are a feature play, and we'll talk more about that at the end of our cast. But let's move on to the next game, which is another interstate rivalry.
Yeah, why don't we get our little guest into this one? Because this one's hard, dude. I don't even know what the fuck to do.
We have a guest.
We have a guest.
Quack, 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 quack.
What up? Oh, shit.
Folks, I'm blessing everybody. Like my boy Jarvis Landry, I'm gonna bless him.
Oh, shit. I don't even know what this guy's talking about.
No, I'm kidding,
So
man.
wait, hold on,
I'm
hold
just
on.
happy to be here. I'm super proud of you guys. I think what you guys are doing is dope. The reality is that I'm here because I want to just...
Tell us what we're doing wrong. That's what I want to hear.
Honestly, I don't think you're doing wrong. I was just telling Reb, I think you're doing great. I think you're even getting better. You're progressing.
Okay.
You guys are starting to riff off each other, and I think it's great. But I really don't want to take up too much about that because
Wait, I just want you to jump right into the football games.
That's what I'm saying. I want to jump into the football games.
Tell me what's going to
as well.
happen in Buffalo versus the Giants.
Okay, well, the
Está
reality
duro.
is, está duro. I like the Bills, okay?
The Bills.
But you've got to understand a couple things are in play here, right? So the Giants, they started off pretty good for about a quarter, and then they fell off, and the wheels fell off. What's going to happen? Is Daniel Jones going to appear in this game? Okay, we don't know. Buffalo, our boy Chef Allen, he looks very good.
That Buffalo pulled that shit out of their ass, bro. Last game.
But they're gonna win dirty. They're gonna win grimy. I like Singletary. I like their run game. I like their defense more than anything. That defense is gonna trump the Giants on whatever they can do. And Saquon, unfortunately,
You don't think Eli like shows up and does something miraculous?
it's gonna have to be a miracle. I just want Eli to be sharp. I just want Eli to be sharp, and I don't think with the pressure the Bills are gonna put on him, he's gonna survive that game.
So I'm going to take the Bills minus 1.5 there.
All day.
Thank you. That's the play, ladies and gentlemen.
I got some stone cold hard locks, but they haven't asked me for them with
you
my
can-
bagel. I got
we're
my
gonna
locks
give-
and bagels.
We're gonna give
just
We're gonna give Quacky's locks.
Hit the button.
I just felt that's when I'm in it. I'm in the zone when I do that.
I mean, maybe more people will listen to us if we got
Wait,
Quack.
wait, wait.
Oh no! If you had Quack on this shit would be a qualified.
Bro,
Hey,
we only had like 12 listeners, like as much as our wins. I don't get it.
So,
then
but
these guys
listen,
listen
it's
to the
gonna grow.
pros, bro. The
I think you
who
guys
the fuck are the pros?
got a lot
What is
of
a pro
potential.
bean? There's
Lot
no
of
such
listen.
thing as a pro better.
Minnesota Green Bay. Minnesota Green Bay is our next jam, and this is a tough game. I classify this as the
don't
no
touch.
toca.
A don't touch.
Okay, just don't touch this one. And I mean, look, you just can't touch it. You can't touch it.
I mean, it's a divisional
You know what's
matchup.
gonna happen? Aaron Rodgers put up 10 points last game. He's not gonna put up 10 points in this game.
No
He is
way.
at home opener, but he's against an explosive offense,
Yeah.
a very solid defense,
Yeah.
year in, year out. And I mean, you know,
I call this a overreaction or a reaction game. So what that means
What
is
does that
a lot of people are going to overreact that Aaron Rodgers didn't score a lot.
Right.
And
He also
or
faced
they're
It has
gonna-
nothing to do with
The
he
best
didn't play
defense-
the
the
preseason.
best defense in the league.
LaFleur's new offense. He
That-
doesn't know the.
That's his
calls
first
yet.
new offense like in 10 years.
Exactly. So you're gonna see a rust game, which I think was the Chicago game, and it just
And a
happened
rust
to
game
be
against the best team.
against the best defense.
Best team.
Right, we saw that.
So,
But
I
you
mean,
know-
but
you know-
Minnesota put up a great performance.
But the thing is, these are going to be what's the terminology? Rock, sock 'em, snock, lob 'em. You know, when like they just go at each other.
Rock 'em, sock 'em?
Rock 'em, sock 'em. Divisional, Bears, Lions, even the Lions. They go at each other. Green Bay.
Yeah, but this
you know
is-
what I'm saying?
this is
They're going to
gonna
go at
be-
Minnesota. They're
this-
going to go at each other,
This could
bro.
be like an OT
It might be the
game.
hardest division in football, guys.
No, 100%.
Top to bottom. Give me a better division. I dare you.
No, there isn't.
I dare you.
There isn't.
So let's move forward again. That's a no toca. That's
These
a
are
don't,
these are don't touch
that's
games.
a-
Don't
bro.
that's a-
That's hard.
Talk
man.
at your neighbor.
that's a don't touch 'em game. You could even almost classify the Buffalo Schmills versus the Giants as a don't touch 'em
Don't
game.
touch game as well. That's
You
why we
know,
got Quack.
agreed.
So
Yeah.
don't judge us.
So
You
those two
judge
games-
Quack.
Hey, listen, you guys put me on the spot with that game of all games. You're gonna give me a layup, your guess? What kind of
That ain't
guess
no layup,
appearance
dog.
is
That ain't no
You're
layup.
like, guys, put me in the chiller before I even got a chance to fall out, bro.
That's why we
Fucking
got
A,
you
dog.
here, bro. That's
You know
why
what
we
I'm
got
saying?
you here.
So let's go here to the
Jesus.
Pittsburgh
All
Seattle.
right, so let's get gathered up. So we're gonna go Seattle at Pittsburgh, right? Pittsburgh laid a big egg.
Seattle's bouncing.
week,
I mean,
right?
Pittsburgh's bouncing back and winning this game.
Either Pittsburgh laid a big egg or is New England that good?
No. Pittsburgh laid a huge
I think
egg.
they
man.
laid an egg.
And how's Juju feeling? Juju was limped off the field.
He's got a toe.
His little toe hurt.
Poor little toe.
So if his toe hurts, is he playing?
I don't know, man. And then James
But
Washington.
Seattle laid a major egg too. They won by one against the fucking Bengals.
They got the
last time I
job
checked.
done, bro, and they
At
got
home.
you.
Whoa! You didn't get the job done, guy.
The job is to win the game. It's not to lose.
Listen,
so they won
listen.
the game.
No, but the
Seattle-
job here is just cover
no,
the
Seattle-
spread.
Oh,
Alright?
No.
The job here is to cover
Seattle
the
is
spread, dog.
sneaky.
heard, chef, and that's
No,
Cheers
Seattle.
to that.
The job is to cover the spread. They didn't
Cover
cover
the spread.
shit. They
I
didn't
didn't.
cover
I
shit.
believe you on that.
Seattle-
And it was 9 points. Well, they weren't even close.
Listen.
Sorry.
God damn you two. Seattle is a sneaky 9-7, 10-6 team every year, and they squeak out ugly wins. That's fine. Going into Pittsburgh, I still think Big Ben has the ups at home, and I still think that they win, and I like them with the points, and that's my call.
That's Matty's call.
That's my call.
He's got the horses in the bag.
You know, you got to take them. Big Ben is not starting 0-2, and that's it. And you know what?
I like it, Matt. I agree with you. I would roll with you on that just because Pittsburgh at home to start 0-2
No.
on Tomlin's grave.
So
Come on now,
So
no
let's-
way that's happening.
So let's go to the next one here. We've got a nice NFC rivalry. Cowboys Redskins, and the Cowboys and the Redskins. The Cowboys, like you talked about, Carly, before. The Cowboys have something to prove.
Bro, they look
They
very
look
good.
really,
They look
really
with that
good.
Great Wall of China of their O line that they have, dude.
And
It's
Zeke
fucking
is
ridiculous,
continue to
bro.
destroy.
Yo, those guys look like avatars.
Dak
out
is
there,
gonna
bro.
destroy, and you know what? Amari is gonna destroy, and they're still gonna. I say that 5.5 point spread is like a little bit of a teaser. Vegas is saying, oh, I don't know, maybe you go one. No, you fucking go big on Dallas Cowboys. Done.
I think it's big on Dallas.
That's my
all
play.
day.
Dallas takes them. If they lose this game, Jerry Jones is gonna start busting heads. They cannot lose.
No, and
they
Dak-
cannot lose a rivalry game this early in the season after playing that well in their home opener.
And Dak wants the bag, bro. He wants the bag.
He needs
at the
that
end of the
bag.
day.
It's a great
So,
point.
like, he's got to prove that you guys need me. He had a stellar performance last game.
That's one of
Stellar.
my-
4 touchdowns, almost
158
perfect.
That's
dude.
one of-
QBR.
That's one of
Perfect.
our big.
Him
That's
and
one of our
Lamar,
big
him
plays
and
of the
Lamar
week.
had the same QB.
Yes, exactly. Which
Yo.
is the top of it's 158.4 or something like that.
And I was at the fucking game of the Dolphins. It was bad.
It was
It bad and good because I got to witness the greatness of Lamar, but it was bad because I'm a Dolphin fan.
Let me ask you a question: is Marquise Brown fast, or is it Minka Fitzpatrick and these boys weren't ready to see
I mean,
this
Minka
guy?
only played 50% of snaps. We won't even get into
By
that
the way,
now,
guys,
but,
another thing I like
there was
about
weird
this
shit
game.
going on there, bro.
Another thing I like about this game, just going back to the stats because we got to stick to the stats, is that the last 5 games for both Dallas and Washington, they are 4-1 and 5-0 respectively against in talking about the over. So the over is something to look at on this game. So again, you heard it here. I think the line has moved from 44 to 46. I still think they hit that over. It's another play I like.
All right, so we'll get into this one. Next game, we got San Francisco 49ers at Cincinnati Bengals. Rawr! The fucking Tigers like a Bengal.
So this game.
So this one had a reverse line movement on the betting aspect of it. So you got 58% of the money on the Bengals. This shit moved like 4 points, dude, from -2.5 to now -1.5 Bengals. So Vegas is scared of that, dude. Before they weren't. Against Seattle, they had them at +9, I believe. +9 against Seattle. Now they got
they covered
them
the shit out of that.
-1.5 against the Niners that went and worked Tampa Bay.
You know what? I kind of actually I like Cincinnati here, to be honest with you.
And like San Fran's on 2 games on the road, back to back. I mean,
I'm gonna say a couple of things about San Fran. Their defense is much improved, and Kyle Shanahan is the mad scientist that gets no love, bro. He is, to me, one of the most up-and-coming coaches in the NFL, and he can scheme and score with the best of them. They got a big loss to Tevin Coleman.
Coleman was his ankle, right?
Yeah, he's had a high ankle sprain. He's going to be out a while. But you know what, guys? I agree with you again here.
No,
Cincinnati, man.
Cincinnati's defense is gonna trump Garapiuto.
Is banged up too. Mixon's banged up too, right?
Yeah, Mixon is banged up. That's a good point. You know, Gio's gonna get the job done if he has to carry the load with that.
But ride with the Bengals, bro.
Ride with the Bengals, bro.
Nope. Next game, what do we got? Titans, Colts.
So Titans Colts. Now this one is this one's tough. You know,
The Titans look, to be honest,
Titans
week
look
one,
all world.
Titans were the best team by far.
They looked all world.
Week 1, Ese Henry's like a freight train.
He's always been a freight
Look
train.
how
He's finally getting carries. They're giving him the rock more than just third down.
And then you got Delaney Walker that he'll shit on everybody's mother. He doesn't care.
Did you see the soundbite?
They don't care, dog. They don't care.
They
And
were who we thought.
Yeah. And their coach Vrabel doesn't care. They don't give a fuck. They're like, yo, we're here to play a down, dirty game. And if Mariota stays healthy,
Vrabel's mustache is dirty.
the Titans, bro, they won 10 games last year. Nobody knew that shit. Those guys cover spreads, man. You don't.
Yeah,
fuck with
but
the
let's
Titans,
talk about
man.
this one. The Colts are also a little bit sneaky.
Last week we loved the Colts last week.
Even with Brissett actually didn't play a bad game. I mean, you know, do I still think he deserved 2 years,
But like-
30 mil? No.
Like what Quack
But-
said earlier, like Indianapolis.
He's his own. By the way,
Good for
Jacoby
him.
Brissett is his own agent, so he doesn't have to pay an agent fee. So that 30 mil he
No,
negotiated for
I am
himself,
saying,
he
I
got to
didn't know
keep
that.
all that, boy.
No, I'm super
That's
happy
great.
for what he did for himself.
Shit.
He's a fucking.
But let's be honest, he's not that good. Matt was talking earlier about it in the show when you guys were doing the prepper that he's not a big fan, and now you're talking like you like him a little bit more.
No,
than
I
you were
like
telling me.
Tennessee here,
But last week we had a big argument against
Okay.
the Chargers. He's like, bro, Carly, are you sure? I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, you gotta take the Colts here. The line hasn't moved. Like without luck, the line didn't move, man.
Right.
So
That's
luck's
great
luck's
insight.
worth no points.
That's insight.
Luck is worth no points. bro.
People, watch this show.
God damn it, bro! My ear's breaking.
Because I don't have a thing.
But I'm telling you, I know everybody and their grandma did not bet the Colts last week, dog. I know that
To get
for a
the
fucking
insight.
fact. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So there we're riding with who?
No, I mean there we discussed we
decided
like
on the over.
We like the over at 44. I mean, you know, but come to think of it, at this point, I've seen a lot of really low-scoring games there, and you know what? I don't know how much I like that.
I mean, they dropped 44 on themselves last week, right?
Yeah,
Titans
you know,
scored 44.
Yeah, we'll see.
That game was close, and then all of a sudden,
Nah, shit was
the
never close.
No, in the beginning, guys, it was like
Let's
13.
stick with that.
The Browns thought who we thought they were too.
We've
We've been fading them the whole
I like
round
that.
pass.
I
We
like
faded the Browns
I like
since day one, but we'll get there.
Baker Mayfield looked at E and then little fucking
Oh,
this guy with his
we
watch
like
on.
that they're doubting us.
Yeah,
Get
fuck
the
that.
fuck out of here,
Yeah,
guy.
dude.
Go
Next
back
game,
and fucking
next
shotgun
game.
beers at the Cleveland game.
Next game, we got Chargers against the
No, but hold on.
Lions.
Wait,
Let's
you
go back to
didn't-
that.
you didn't finish.
So we're gonna go with the over there. You like the
Over,
over
yeah.
there? All right, let's stay with the over at
That was
44.
remember I came into it.
The over actually
my
dropped
lock
there by half a point.
was I like Tennessee minus 2.5. You know.
Well, it's not even 2. Is it 2.5? No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah, the Titans game.
Is it? No, it's, at
two-
3
it
at
went
this
to 3
point.
now, yeah.
It's
it,
at
it
3
went
now.
up. It went up.
Very interesting.
So very interesting, but whatever.
You know. Either way, I still like the Titans.
So let's move forward to Chargers Lions. Now this is another one that Carly and I have disagreed on. I think, you know,
Agreed to disagree.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it. I think. I mean, Phillip Rivers, I think he even without Hunter Henry, I think he does complete work.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the Chargers, who are the fucking, the Lions, who are the fucking Lions?
You know,
Carry on and fucking
defensively,
Staffordshire.
Who do they have defensively right now in the depth? Because they lost Ziggy.
They don't have Ziggy Ansah anymore. Whatever, dude. They're just like they're a whatever team that has 6 or 7 wins if they're freaking lucky.
Right.
They're the Detroit Staffords, bro. All right.
And Stafford is, you know what? Stafford can have good games. He can throw 3 touchdowns, but he can also easily shit the bed. And you know what?
Now that I think about it, you're
I
right.
don't buy it.
Arizona came back, ended up tying the game on them, and
you know what? The Chargers actually have a good defense.
They have a great defense.
So you know,
No, they do.
again,
They have a major loss to Derwin James, the safety.
Yes.
Who, when he
Who's
comes
all
back,
world.
he's all world.
He's
Florida
all
State.
world. He could be maybe like.
I hate doing this. I don't know if we're allowed to do this.
You know-
I wish the Dolphins would have drafted instead of Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, of course, bro.
I don't know
The guy's
about
all
that.
world.
All day.
I don't know about that.
All day.
Chill,
Anyways, you guys keep going here.
Don't be talking shit about my Dolphins, dog.
Derwin James.
Fuck FSU.
You would love him if he was our.
But I would just love him for who he was,
Chargers.
not where he came from.
Right. No, for Obia said where he came
Yeah,
from.
be say where he came from.
So we're taking Chargers 2.5.
We're taking Chargers all day there, bro. Fuck the Lions. Come on, bro.
All
Kidding me?
What button do I have to press so it goes?
One of those.
All right, so next is the Houston Texans versus the Jacksonville no Nick Foles Jaguars. And you know what? This is Carly's.
Whoa, let me keep
No,
on
you
the side.
love the
But
Jaguars.
listen, we got Jacksonville at Houston. 54% of the money's on Houston. Started at 8.5, now it's at 9. So, yeah, Vegas is shifting the line. They don't want that Houston money. And the over-unders 44.5 went to 43.5. So Vegas is adjusting to all the money coming in, which means, yeah, if you like,
You gotta
Houston,
go Texans.
I love Texans.
They take
You
out
know
the
that.
mop and they just.
What did I say last
mop
week?
the
Big
floor.
play was Texans, Saints. You know what he told me? This guy told me, oh, bro, Saints, they got fucked last year.
Yeah, well.
What happened?
Bullshit.
They lost, but Texans covered the spread. It's all about covering the spread. I don't give a fuck about
Exactly.
who wins or
Yeah,
Well,
they covered the spread.
funny
with a-
thing is
they
that
weren't
this-
covering the spread until the last minute bullshit touch, whatever.
Anyways, when you buy a stock and you're caring about what the company, no, you're caring about what the fuck you're getting money
Houston,
at the end of the fucking stock, bro.
Houston, I think covers this spread. That's what I'm saying. I think they could take out the mop and mop.
They really could. They looked really good. They're gonna jive better. They
I
have
think
a lot of new-
Deshaun at home honestly goes up 14-0 on the first 2 possessions.
What do you think about this Quacky Quack?
To be honest, I agree
That's a
again
quack
with
call.
you guys. Crack.
The Quack call.
Jacksonville's hurting, man. They just lost their $88 million strong-armed Nick Foles.
No, but the line hasn't moved, bro.
Well, then, what did we just learn? Let's learn
Yeah,
a
but
lesson.
that's Vegas fucking you.
You just taught me about the Colts. We just learned a lesson, right? If we're-
So no, let's go to last week. Jacksonville,
Okay.
KC.
Okay.
That was a fishy ass spread, 3.5, right?
Right.
They lose by 16, but Nick Foles gets hurt at halftime.
Right.
Blown collarbone.
Right.
If Nick Foles stays in that game, homie.
It's a game.
Oh, okay.
It's a completely different game.
So they lose by 16 with Nick Foles
Okay,
out
so how
against
do
the
you
most
explain-
high-powered offense
So
in
how
the
do you
league.
explain no spread movement with fucking this backup in?
Okay, Vegas put out this line knowing Nick Foles was already out. That's what I'm trying to tell you,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. So how do you explain that? That
I
this
mean-
guy's the next fucking somebody?
No, I don't know if
I
they're
don't think
baiting
so.
you. I mean,
I just said that. They're fucking tricking you.
they're baiting you.
You take this all day. You take Houston and you run at 8.5 points all day.
I'm running like Duke Johnson from the.
All right. Houston's a play.
I'll give it to you guys on that one.
All right, Houston's a play.
Houston's the play.
Houston's a play.
All right, let's go next to the Kansas City Chiefs and over.
Woo!
This is
Esta-
another.
This one I give it. So
God,
when
I
it's fishy
love-
plays.
Is it
I
Sunday
give this
yet?
one four fishes.
To quote cousin
Four
Danny, is it
Fishy? You like- you think
Sunday
this is
yet?
fishy?
Fishy, bro. Fishy as fuck.
Really? Really?
What is the obvious play?
Well, we obviously know what the obvious play
Okay,
is.
okay. So you think Vegas just loves to lose money? What's the obvious play?
Why do you think it's at 7.5? It's just a hair over a touchdown. But before you said, when we were talking here, you said, come on, bro, you can't bet against them.
That was the first game. I know.
You can't. No, you said that tonight, sitting up here. You cannot bet against them. You said that to me. Look at your notes.
bro,
Look at your notes. -7.5 Chiefs. You said that. You cannot bet against them. How do you bet against them?
But
They're another team that can
after
go up
I
14.
saw Oakland's performance, I mean,
It's impressive.
everybody thought Denver was
It's
gonna-
impressive. It's impressive, Carly. The performance against Denver, which we thought was going
Right.
to be good, but Denver is.
Denver's fucking horrible.
They're not that good.
Yeah, but they put up points against that Denver D that's like, what, top 5 in the league, right or wrong?
Right. I
Is
think
the
they're
Denver
running
D top
adrenaline,
five?
adrenaline at home. Who is this going to be at?
Now
It's-
they're running
it's
adrenaline at home.
Oakland. It's in Oakland though.
You don't think they have, because they have a new coach, Gruden, and fuck Antonio Brown, bro.
Fuck
Yeah, but
There's
forget
nothing
that.
shit
I don't
there.
even want to talk about that guy. That
Hey.
guy's not worth 2 seconds on this podcast. Anywho.
They play great, bro.
Yeah, but Kansas
Oakland-
City is
Like
fucking...
all around, defense, offense, penalty-wise, yardage-wise, they played
Kansas
a
City.
well-rounded game.
Kansas City.
Let's set the table. Let's set
But
the
why
table.
is the spread only at 7, bro?
and a half.
Let's
But
set the
dude,
table.
Why?
Because they're going to win by 10 and it's over.
I mean, it's still cutting it close, dude.
No, but let's disagree here. Let's make a note. Maddie says this, Carly says this, and
What I
Quacky
think is
says-
weird here is that 90% of the money's on the over. The over. So
And
the
why
over
is
over
that
that
weird?
53 and a half.
Right. High.
And Vegas already dropped it down to
I
53.
like the under. I like the under.
Okay.
I like the under there.
I like the under too.
I like the under too. Oh, we can all agree.
We could take the under.
So we
there.
just agreed.
Under.
Under it is.
Under.
Under it is, people.
Oh, look, Quacky, you woke up the baby.
Quacky. Quacky. Quack cough. No, that's the wrong. No.
Cheers. Hey, this is like.
Babies, dogs, all sorts of shit that
I'm
doesn't
not
belong with
sure
football. Sorry.
if this feels better than it's supposed to, but it feels really good.
You
So-
don't even got a headset on, bro.
So, anyways, I'm calling Chiefs -7.5. Take the spread. Carlito's calling
Under.
fishy. He likes
Yeah,
the under.
I
Doesn't,
don't-
you
you
don't
know
want
my
to.
theory, dog. Fucking Cujo.
It's tiburón fishies.
And what do you like? We had shark for dinner tonight.
I know.
Bro,
We,
like-
we have mako fillets.
I've never seen that.
You don't know about that.
90%, bro. That's crazy. 90% of the money's on the over, and
I thought we were taking the over.
No,
Do I have
we
to
like,
take
no, we
anything
like
else?
the
else?
under.
The
You just
under,
said.
man.
You
Kidding.
stood up and cheered
I'm
me.
kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, fuck this. I'm done with that game.
Bears Broncos.
Let's go to the Bears Broncos. Honestly, this game is my lock of the week.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is like the 5 money bag. The
This
five.
is put the fucking house on it. That's it.
Yeah. We were wrong on Chicago.
But
last
Trubisky's
week.
still fucking
But
all of Chicago up in arms.
The
Get this guy
performance
outta
they
here.
pulled, it was, in my eyes, it was great. Like, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he had one 50-yard pass, bro. On
That's
a little
it, bro, and he
sidearm sling.
sucked the rest of
that
that
Chicago Bears D looked flagrant and aggressive and like, bro, like
Oh, they're
you don't
nasty.
wanna fuck
What do you
with that
mean?
dude.
You don't want to fuck with Khalil Mack.
And it looked crazy strong. Right? Right
No,
or
no,
wrong?
no. It was insane.
Two things that I noticed that game.
He's gonna get going and be nasty.
The Chicago defense and the Green Bay defense. But you know what? The
Well,
Chicago
that's
defense.
probably lack of Chicago offense, so.
A little bit, but they got to him. They were pressuring him. They intercepted him. They were all over it, man.
yeah.
They looked good. The scheme was good. They got a lot of props. But
The
let's talk.
scheme,
It's
the
about. We're talking about Chicago's defense here, and Chicago's defense might. Last year was statistically one of the only defense to be top 5 in both takeaways and points allowed. So you're talking about the number 1 defense
I
in the
think it was
league.
like 3 and 1.
Yeah, in those categories.
Yeah, 3 and 1.
So I was saying top 5 in both. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So we're talking about statistically one of the best defenses of all time. One of the look, Khalil Mack is all world, all decade.
He's all universe. Okay. Go there, dog.
So the Bears defense is going to win a lot of games by themselves this year.
I think now when you slam the Bears, bro.
Slam the Bears there. Fuck them.
I mean, even though it's in Denver, the altitude plays.
Dallas Bears parlay. Take them.
Dude, we were just talking about how bad Denver was, guys.
I know, but bro, at home.
What do you
at
mean?
home, they're
we were
good,
just
dog.
talking about how
Yes,
bad
but
Denver
at home it's
was.
different. When you play Maha Stadium, bro, it's
What
all
you think?
I
over.
get
You
it's
think
different.
Flacco
No,
bounces
the
back
air,
and
the
has a
air's
game?
thin, bro. The air's thin.
I get it,
dog.
but
Look at this motherfucker.
But let's be honest with you. I like the line for Chicago. I think they're gonna hold up. Denver's not.
Like I
getting
told you, I
pressure.
read Vegas, bro. It's only 2.5.
Right.
But yeah, I love the Bears. I do love the Bears. But
Bears.
you know,
When
like
it's that close of a line,
if it's that close of a line, dude, like
I like the Bears, man.
Like, who the fuck are we? Vegas knows everything. We know
Absolutely.
shit. We know
Let's
shit.
talk about
Absolutely.
the game of the week. New Orleans Saints against the LA Rams
Woo.
in LA.
Is that a Monday night or Sunday night?
No, that's a Monday. That's a
4:25.
afternoon game.
That Monday night performance was very nice.
Carly and I agree that we like the Saints plus 2.5. Now, again, this is basing our observations off of Goff week 1. He got the win. He did what he had to do, but honestly,
It opened
he
at
didn't.
3.
He didn't really look as amazing as I thought he would, and I still think he's fucking amazing, and I think he deserves his money. But again, I think Drew Brees and that squad they have is so off the chain offensively, and they look so in sync that I have to ride with them.
Hey, Alvin Kamara.
Quack. No, wrong one. There you are.
So what do you
What do you
think?
think?
What do you think?
I mean, I tell you, I think we got to ride with the Saints there.
I'm gonna ride with the Saints.
We got to ride with the Saints. I faded them week 1. I took Texans, but I took the points. We took the points. Remember, we said it. I'm like, Saints are going to win that game, but they're not going to win by more than 7. That spread should have been 4 or 5. And they won
Agreed.
by 2. It was right there. And at the end of the day, they did win on a 37-second drive and a 58-yard field goal. So you got to put that in perspective. The odds of that are very low.
So it opened
So you
at
gotta put
3,
that-
and now it's at 2.5. So a field goal beats you.
Yes.
Put that in perspective.
Those are the hardest spreads, bro.
This is a spread that obviously is going
Any
to go
spread under 5
either
is
way.
hard.
Yeah.
And you know what? Knowing Vegas, it's going to come down to that.
Yeah. I mean, we're Lutz.
That's what we're talking about here. We're not talking
Big
about...
nuts Lutz.
We're talking
My
about
money- my
putting
money-
money on a spread, not
My-
about like, bro.
Right.
what the-
That's why I'm trying to read this line.
My
and
money's on
see
Big Nuts Lutz.
Where's the big nuts here?
Yeah. So you got 60% of the money on New Orleans. It opened at 3 and it went to 2.5, bro. So like Vegas wants that New Orleans money, dog.
Yep.
They want it. They
I want that
it.
New Orleans money.
They
Because
want. They want it.
You know
bro.
the New Orleans money is their drunk money. Those motherfuckers are drinking and they're going, woo, let's bet that money.
But you know
This
what?
motherfucker.
New Orleans first games had horrible stats,
See if he
and they
gets it.
finally overcame.
See if he
that.
gets it.
He's gonna get it.
No way.
So what do we got? What do we got next game? Eagles, Falcons. That's another one.
All right, this is my game right here. The Falcons fucked me week 1. They took my parlay and they reverse Australia toileted it.
Yeah, we got
And-
fucked there too. I got fucked there too.
So what I'm gonna say now is, there's no way they start 0-2 at home.
And if they do, I'm just like, bro.
And if they
like,
do, I can't fucking
dude, I'm
believe
done.
what
I'm
I'm
done,
watching. I'm done with the Falcons. But anyways, I think the Falcons, as what they're actually dogs at home, right?
Yeah.
Cool, just the fuck up. So the dogs at home.
Dogs
I
at
take the
home,
Falcons
correct.
plus 1.5.
Yep.
That's my pick.
And like all I can say is,
I'm gonna
your
ride
pick.
with them 2 weeks
I
in a
like
row.
your pick. Listen, I was fighting you earlier, and you convinced me because you presented a good argument. And I think that's what this is about, guys. You got to listen in and listen to the arguments and help make decisions. Because
I mean, look.
they're money-based decisions, right?
obviously, it's all about money.
So this shit is
The
about
spreads.
money.
I don't give a
Money-based
fuck about
decision.
your team.
About
or
your
who
team,
you like.
your
I don't care.
fantasy,
Yeah, I
what
don't
you
care about
like,
that shit, dog.
who's your favorite player. Okay, that's
I see the money movement, the percentage of the bets, and what. But you know what? Philly shot the bet last week too, dude. So
Yeah, but
I
till
mean,
they
they
did.
won, dog.
But they were supposed to win, and the Redskins
Yeah, no, they
are
were
a very good
supposed-
team.
they were
So
supposed to win
let's
by
put the
9.
let's put the reality where. Thank you. They were supposed to win by 9.
Yeah.
So
this is what we're here about. We're not.
okay.
I don't care if they won or
Okay,
lost.
let's
They're
talk
supposed to win
spread,
by 9.
right?
Hold up.
So-
Let's get to. This is the last game of the evening.
Well, we did.
Yes, we did. Yeah, yes,
cover-
we did. Yes.
Sorry, chef.
Yeah, but so Philly. So what? We're going to Atlanta again, right? We have to.
Atlanta. I'm all in on Atlanta. I don't know what you say. I don't
In
know
the
what
dome.
you
No,
say,
I
but-
was saying that I was with Philly earlier. You guys swayed me. Okay, you know what your argument was? You want to repeat it for the customers here
I
that are
forgot it,
listening?
to be honest.
Okay, well I am. I'll repeat it.
Quacky, tell him.
What you were saying was that there's no way Atlanta's gonna lose at home and go down 0-2 to
I
start the
said that.
season. They're a Super Bowl contender. Hello, people, we're crazy. I hope we're not
They are,
talking
they are, they
and
are.
seeing these podcasts in 11 weeks, and we're gonna be laughing at what we're talking about. But the reality is, I had them penciled in as a big time play. I mentioned the guard that went down, the rookie, from Boston College, Lindstrom, I think his name is, that he's a major factor of that O-line, which was the reason they failed last year. Because remember, 2 years ago, they're a Super Bowl team, and it's a different team. right? And they got pieces. So listen, I like Atlanta, guys, but I was worried. I'm scared. I'm still
Bro,
scared,
they just
man.
have so many weapons. They're like a Swiss Army knife, bro.
But
They
why
have
didn't
so-
Devontae Freeman go off? Is it just Minnesota?
Well, I think
Bro,
that's
the team
that's
didn't
play
even-
calling.
because Matt Ryan
That's
fucking
play
threw an
calling,
end zone
bro.
pick
The end
because
zone
they
kick-
fumbled in the red
Thank you.
zone because they should have had 2 more touchdowns. They should have at least covered
they
the
did.
spread.
They should have
They had
covered-
2 turnovers
In the
They
red zone.
Blew
That's
it.
what kills
They
you.
fucking blew
Okay,
it.
so Suns, they don't do that. They're gonna beat
Alright.
the Eagles.
They should get Sanu to throw. Have you seen
Yeah,
Sanu? I think
he
he
does.
chucks the ball like
He
100
does.
He throws it hard,
He's got
farther than
hands,
any
too.
quarterback.
Oh my God.
What?
He's got hands, obviously.
Oh.
But he's got
I
hands.
thought you said something else. Whoa.
What did I say?
I don't know. So wait. So I wanna move on to the last game.
Fucking Jets.
And you
This
know-
is the fucking 8:15. This poo-poo Le
yeah,
Pew
but hold
game.
on. But hold on.
Ugh.
Hold on.
Pepe Le
As
Pew.
much as we faded the Browns to start the season, and as you can see, what was it,
No, they're gonna win.
9.5?
Obviously, they're not gonna win 10 games. But
They're not
yeah.
gonna win 9.5, 10 games. No way. But this week against the
Oh
Jets,
yeah, that's
You mentioned that. They're
this is our other lock of
Quacky,
the week.
that was
not-
your
Lock
favorite
it up. You know that's my
Lock
pick.
it up.
So that's my second lock it up. Lock. You know, I used to think Rock the Casbah was lock the cash box. Just for reference. Lock the cash.
Damn it, Cora.
All right, so we got a new
Cora,
segment.
not right now.
We got a new segment of our podcast. We're gonna call
Yeah.
it our little power plays. We got a power teaser, a power parlay, and a power play.
So each one of us will rip through one of them. Carly, go with the.
I'll go through the teaser.
Go
right?
with the
so
teaser.
This is gonna be a 10-point teaser, 3-team. Your juice is a little high. You're gonna probably get it at minus 140, depending who your book is. You know what I'm saying? So I like Arizona. They got them at 13.5. Put 10 on it. You get them at 23.5.
Oh,
I like
Zay.
Chicago. What do they got Chicago at? Minus 3.5, 4.5?
Yeah, minus 3.5.
We
No,
get them
minus-
at
yeah.
plus 7.5. And you get Dallas at plus 4.5.
4.5.
Dude, I think like you can't go wrong
That's
there.
a great bet.
You know, you're getting a little juiced on it, but I think that's the way to go. So we got a little plus
lungs.
400
Got
money
the
parlay
lungs.
that Matt's gonna let you guys know.
So let's go with the parlay. My parlay is I got 2 money line plays and 1 points. So you're gonna go with the Chargers, okay, at minus 135 on the money line. You're gonna take the Browns money line at minus 145. And the last one to give you that little plus money action, you're gonna take Atlanta at plus 1.5.
I like it,
and that's
baby.
plus 400 money. So you know, risking that 100 to win
$100,
400,
one unit wins you
400.
400.
that's
bro.
value right there. And I think again, going back to
Wait,
Atlanta,
let me take
Atlanta
a
will not let
picture
me
of
down
that.
2 weeks in a row.
Let me take a picture of that because if I take that this weekend, all props to you guys. 100 to win 400.
The problem
Now-
is like people always say like I want to take. I'm like, yo, all you gotta do is listen back. So you see all these little people on
Yeah,
Instagram
because that's-
they're like
we-
what was it, Parlay Perry? What the fuck the guy's name? is?
Parlay Paul.
Parlay Paul.
The
He's
fuck
like
is
he
that
shows
guy?
you the plays on Monday. This is how we did.
Monday
yeah, no
quarterback.
shit, dog. Like
Come
I want to see
Listen.
you post the plays on Wednesday
our
night,
straight up
dog.
Plays. I got the
straight up
plays.
plays.
This
are
is
these
Wednesday
two.
night,
And
bro.
you can
We're
add in
posting the
Dallas in
plays.
there.
I'm out in Dallas, okay? Because I
Quacky,
agree,
give him
I
your
agree,
play.
I agree Dallas. All right, you guys got Chicago and Cleveland. Listen, beautiful.
These are your straight up power plays.
Just
like,
plays. Take the
just
fucking
plays.
points.
Like
Just
take
take the point.
Take the
Take the
spread,
points and
whatever
don't
it's
look back.
at.
Single bets.
Slam it.
Pints. Sorry.
Yeah. These are regular plays, fellas.
Chicago's definitely the play. Cleveland, and then the last one is
You
Dallas.
love Cleveland.
I love
Dallas
And Dallas.
at 5.5.
The land.
Take them.
And we listen. So the other team that I've been touting, is that how you say it?
Touting.
Is Dallas, and it's because every level of the team is well rounded.
They really are. They really are.
You know, I think these GMs, that's what you got to give credit to, have done a great job of equipping these teams with. It starts in the trenches, O line, D line, and then you build throughout, and you have a franchise quarterbacks for these teams. And pay Dak. Do you guys want to see Dak get the bag?
Dak, get the bag. Yeah, he's gonna
I
fucking.
mean, my only
He's
argument
gonna
there is that
destroy
you
shit.
gotta pay your own line.
They're getting.
And
think,
they
bro,
did.
if you
Lael
see the-
Collins
You
just
see
got
the size of their
12
O-line,
wins.
dog?
They get.
The
They get
Dolphins
11 or
almost
12
got Lael
wins.
Collins, man.
Bro,
They get
fuck
11
that,
or
bro.
12
We don't
wins.
need them. Like, bro.
When we draft,
Cujo.
Yeah, we'll get it. But like, yeah.
Take that thing. Oh,
that's
goddamn
for us?
dogs,
That's
bro.
for us?
All right, guys. If you guys want to listen this week, you might win some fucking money. If not, go listen to RJ Barry.
This is what happens
or
when you
any
have
other little
dogs.
podcast you guys listen to.
Yo,
or the
thank
Daily
you guys.
Wager,
Thank you guys for
the
having
Daily
me on
Wager.
today, huh?
We don't work for Vegas, dog. We work against Vegas.
Woo.
So if you guys want to listen to, no, no.
Baby DJ Hawk, DJ Hawk.
12 and 4 last week, bro.
12 and 4. Maybe
Listen
y'all
up.
fucking listen.
Listen
YouTube,
up.
hit the channel, subscribe,
Holla.
talk to us. Show us some goddamn love.
Peace.
Peace out.
Love y'all.
Quack, thank you,
Quacky,
dog.
Carlito, Matty
That was
E.
awesome.
Vale.